Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife is alleged to have lost control and angrily reprimanded Temitope so much over certain inadequacies that are happening in the palace. You know, sometimes when you see some of these kind of loopholes, instead of just being yourself and thinking that it might just be a mistake, you begin to be worried. Like, is it really a mistake or is something amiss? Because this is getting like it's a mistake that is happening too many times. And she can't continue to say that she does not know why this is happening or who is doing this. You know that while Miriam was addressing the elders in one of those occasions, she made mention of the fact that nobody is stopping Queen Naomi from coming into her matrimonial home. Nobody is stopping Queen Naomi from coming into the palace. That Queen Naomi has always had access to her husband. Even though the entire world think that they are stopping Queen Naomi, that Queen Naomi has always wanted to return back to the palace. But they are not stopping Queen Naomi. That Queen Naomi is the one who does not want to return because they are there. That Queen Naomi left without them, and that they were not the ones that asked Queen Naomi to leave her matrimonial home, and nobody should expect them to leave. Now, in that same occasion, it was alleged that Miriam made mention of something. That Queen Naomi was pregnant. Who was the pregnancy for? Was it not for Kabiyesi? Allegedly, it was Miriam talking. That unfortunately, Naomi lost that pregnancy, that baby was for Kabiyesi. That if they are stopping Naomi from seeing Kabiyesi, where did they meet? How were they meeting? That they have been meeting the entire time. They have been flying together. They have been traveling together. That is just that Dr. Lizzie will not come. Dr. Lizzie will not come and confirm this, but she knows that Dr. Lizzie knows, and Lizzie Jack Rich knows about this. That nobody should tell them to leave. That if Naomi wants to come into the palace, that Naomi should return back to the palace and stop the drama. That was what Miriam opened her mouth and was saying in front of elders. Now, you know, pay attention to the information we got to allegedly. She said Queen Naomi was pregnant. And Queen Naomi was pregnant for Kabiyesi, but unfortunately, she lost the pregnancy. And this one, they are talking about something that is not too far away. I think it's a recent event, okay? Okay. Now, where did that information come from? Because you do know that, even from my blog, I've never made a gist telling you that Naomi was pregnant. Even recently, there was this gist that was making the rounds on social media. They say Naomi was expecting a baby and all of that. I didn't make that gist because I didn't hear about it. My source did not tell me, so I didn't do the gist. Now, the information about Naomi being pregnant some time ago, but this information is not this recent pregnant one. The speculation on social media, they say it was sometime last year that this thing happened. Now, as we are hearing it, that information about Naomi being pregnant and losing that baby was not out there in the public domain. Ooni of Ife is very upset with Olori Temitope because that was their secret, that it was between Naomi and the Ooni of Ife. And from what we are hearing, allegedly from what my own source told me, they said Ooni is angry because the day that Naomi called Ooni at night and was crying about the pregnancy, they said that it was it was Temitope that was in the chambers with Ooni of Ife. Do you understand me? They said this thing happened to Naomi last year, about late last year. And they said nobody knew about it. Ooni did not tell anybody. Nobody knew about it. They say even Dr. Elizabeth did not know. But when Miriam came in front of the elders and started opening her mouth and saying all of these things, Ooni knew that information could have only leaked from Olori Temitope. Because the day that Naomi called that night was crying over that pregnancy, that was last year. It was alleged that it was Temitope that was in the chambers with the Ooni of Ife. Temitope was sitting in the common area in the chambers of the Ooni of Ife. And Ooni of Ife was inside his bedroom when he was very panicky and unhappy and trying to pacify Naomi because Naomi was crying the entire time that it was Temitope alone that was there. So if it was Temitope alone that was there, and Ooni is certain that he never had this discussion with anybody, how did it go out? And that was why Ooni came after Temitope with serious force. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. It's still on the royals. How are you guys doing, Delarites? I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. I'm grateful. Esheo Adupeo, you're my real MVVs. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for participating. Thank you for your comment, the good, the bad, the ugly, the super, super ugly, the super, 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 super ugly. I appreciate you. Even for that comment that is so hurtful to me, I say thank you for engaging. Thank you for participating. I appreciate you. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. So now you see, things are not always the way they seem. I'm glad if you are Delaram and you are always on my channel, you know me very well. You know that if I hear that Temitope is good, I will come here and tell you Temitope is good. If I hear that Dr. Elizabeth is good, I'll come here and tell you. If I know that Ashley is praising the husband, I'll come here and tell you. If I know that Toby is behaving now, no, I'll come here and tell you. The way the gist got to me is how I bring it to you. I told you I have so much respect for you. I do live with you guys. I see you on my life. I know that you guys, a lot of you people are very responsible and you're busy. You are following me because you love Queen Naomi. But the one thing I will never do, one thing I promise you I'll never do, I will never fabricate gist for you. Never. If you go through my gist, you will know that these are real life happenings. I don't fabricate gist. I don't do that. On any of my channels, I do not fabricate gist. So right now, you see, Shakespeare wrote something. He said there is no art to find the mind construction on the face. So therefore, it's important for us to be very careful with the way we trust people. Look, I am not saying Temitope has done anything bad, though. I don't know. But the question is how did this get out? Because Kabiyesi is very certain that it was only Temitope that was there. So how did it get out? How did it get to Miriam? Miriam came and put it in front of everybody. How did it get there? Delarite, whatever you think about this, please put it down in the comment section. Are we going to continue to think that it's just a coincidence? Like the other time when, what was that thing that happened again that that $10,000 thing? There is more than meets the eye. We must see it for what it truly is. Look at it now. How did this information get to Miriam? Temitope cannot deny it anymore now. And to think that me, I really, really like that woman. Oh, you know that me, if I like you, I like you. This one, I've not heard what happened. Or maybe she has a good explanation for this, but it's beginning to make me, I'm beginning to feel somehow about her. It's not, I don't like it when people pretend like they like you and they don't like you. I don't like it. That is what, you know, that was exactly what Runke was doing with Naomi that time. Me, de Lara Mumu. That's why I go, they follow. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, like amo, like amo, like amo. See, look at it now. Della right, my dear. The story is plenty. Let me bring you more update, please. Thank you, people.